All right. So today I'm going to talk about season and time, trees and fruits. So we have two people, right? Two farmers from two different backgrounds. They set out to plant seeds on the same day. One had a grape seed and the other one had a coconut seed. They found good soil, cultured soil, and they prepared those soils specifically to plant those seeds. The season to plant was perfect. And the person with the grape seed began mapping out how to plant the fruit. So after a couple of years of planting the grape seed, approximately 3 years, he started having great harvest. Because the vine now became heavy with grape, he could share the fruit with his family, with his friends, with his loved ones, and all that. He even had the chance to share that fruit with the planter of the coconut seed. So the coconut seed kind of felt bummed out. And one day the coconut seed planter went to the coconut farm to look at his developing tree because he already planted the seed about 3 years ago. And it was just kind of about the same height as his height, about 6'3". He complained that he had toiled relentlessly for this tree for 3 years, and yet there's nothing to harvest. Nothing to share with his friends, nothing to share with his companion, nothing at all. Well, folks, what should the farmer do? Should he abandon the tree? Or should he go into a fit and a rage and say, well, tree, since you're no longer worthy of my time and harvesting, and you haven't given me any fruit thus far, it's been 3 years, come on. What should he do? Well, here's what he should do. He should realize that it takes longer to grow a coconut tree than it takes to grow a grapevine. A grapevine reaches maturity in about 3 years. He should also be happy for the grape farmer and congratulate the grape farmer because the grape farmer had a good harvest. So that's a good thing. And the grapefruit takes about 3 to 4 years to really fully develop and mature, while a coconut tree could take about 6 years to even begin showing fruits, and then up to about 16 to 17 years to reach full maturity. But the thing about the coconut tree is this. Once the coconut tree reaches maturity, it continues to produce fruits, and it continues to mature, and it continues to bring those fruits to fruition. And the coconut tree will serve its owner for a longer period of time than the grapevine. So, what is the morale of the story, you guys? It's pretty much that you have a time and a season. There's a certain fruit that is planted in each one of us. We all have a time to cultivate. Sometimes somebody else may appear to have the fruit of their labor faster than you do. Well, it's because your order is tall. You have a tall order. And so therefore, it may take time for you to make sure or to develop your skills and your assets, and the seed that is planted inside of you may take longer to develop. So whenever you see others succeeding, congratulate. Because when it comes time, as long as you don't give up, the Bible says that blessed is the man who walks not in the way of the scornful, nor sits in the seat of the sinner, nor walks in the way of the ungodly, something like that. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, but in his law he meditates day and night. And I know the words are kind of mixed a little bit, but definitely blessed is the man that does not walk in the way of the ungodly. He'll be like the tree planted by the rivers of waters, whose fruits come out in its season. So what is your season? Wait for it. Don't give up. Keep watering your plants, keep cultivating your land, and in its due season, if you do not give up, if you faint not, you will reap the fruit of your harvest, of your labor. So that's it, folks. Don't give up.